That you were here. For those of you just now tuning in, my name's CarmelOP and welcome back to Spider-Man 2. We just had a mini boss fight with Venom. I thought he would have a lot more health bars than he did, but apparently not. I guess the last two are for Miles to take out, which makes sense.
I think the goo aliens are mad we took their stuff.
Yeah, they are.
They started it.
They did.
Let's get this to the accelerator.
MJ, you hearing that?
Hearing what? The wings of a demon? Bro. Damn. He's fine. Come on, Miles. Bro, call the fucking Avengers.
He's okay, right?
Let's just get him out of here.
Particle accelerator's fucked. But hey.
Go, Miles, I've got him. Go!
No Venom had wings. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. Oh shit. Okay. Well, here we are now.
When the hell did he get wings? You're not getting this rock, man.
Our future doesn't belong to you.
Invulnerable to webs.
I
Okay.
don't want your future. Need to get up to him.
Come on. There we go. Oh, the square button on this controller sticking. That kind of sucks. Just now noticed it.
I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you.
You don't care about us. You don't know us.
There we go. Keep fucking them up. Why do we not just have like a huge sound generator?
Just like I talked to my dad. Remember? What's he saying right now?
God damn it.
We are so close.
Miles, get close to him. I can't even land like a counterattack because like I parry the attack and I'm not nearly close enough to do anything about it. There we go. There you go, close the distance. Did that even hurt him? I don't even think it did. There we go. There we go. Hit him with all the cheap bullshit we can while we can.
I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
Fuck, that was my bad. That was my no.
Dream too.
Sorry, Harry. Heard enough about this nightmare. I'm waking you up.
Nope. Oh shit, he threw another one. That's what I was waiting on.
I'll do whatever it takes to get you away from that thing.
No, bad. This is bad. Ah, shit.
Get out of our way, Miles.
We got a good fucking air combo going, I can tell you that much. Whoop his ass, whoop his ass. Nope. Fuck you. There we go. Okay.
Miles!
Keep him busy just for a little bit long. Oh no.
He doesn't need you anymore.
No, oh no.
He has us now.
Oh no. Bro, he's literally just a limp fucking noodle right now. Okay, last stage, y'all, last stage. Nope.
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back. You took him away from us.
Took him away.
No.
What the hell are you talking about?
In the forest, we remember what you did.
Harry, man, that's the symbiote talking, not you.
Harry's not in there. That's what you need to understand, dude.
Pushed us apart.
Harry's not in there.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete.
You think you're
Nah, I
better
should have
than
dodged
us,
there.
don't
Oh my god, he just literally took a bite out.
Say
Holy
about who's
shit.
better. I just prefer you without the psycho
No.
alien on.
No, no, oh no. Fuck. That was on me, guys. That was on me. Yeah, we're dropping frames like crazy. I don't know why.
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
Oh shit. Whoops, I was not paying attention.
back.
Okay, we might have to restart this a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let me check something really quick. Just for shits and giggles. Because I think I may know what the problem is.
Need to hit him with more blue sparkles.
You took him away from us.
Took him away. What the hell are you talking about?
In the forest, we remember what you did.
Harry, man, that's the symbiote talking, not you.
There we go. We just keep doing this.
That's why. Pushed us
I'm trying to do all the damage I can
Maybe
while I
was,
can.
But Pete wasn't Pete.
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the psycho alien on.
No, come on. I dodged that last second. Don't deny me that.
Doesn't matter if you
Uh-oh.
like me or not.
This is
I'm
kind of
there
easy
for
to
you.
deal with. I'm not gonna lie.
I touch his wings.
Okay, he's invulnerable to webs. Whoops, forgot about that neat
Gotta get
little.
airborne if I want to bring him down.
Oh, whoops.
Can't
Wrong
see
one on that
now.
one.
We're not so different, man.
We keep everything comboed up. We're gonna knock him out pretty easily. I don't know if I should have done. Oh yeah, that was worth it. I
Let's end
think.
this.
Oh yeah, we're about to do it. Is that it? Oh no.
We gave you our chance.
Damn, he's trying to bash him in with a meteor?
Allie?
Good shit.
Harry!
Pete,
No, he still got the rock. No. Uh-oh. Come on.
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
No.
Pete, what's happening? Just hang on, buddy! Please, no. Leave him alone.
What helicopter? Is that just a random ass news helicopter? Oh, good job, Miles. You're putting innocents in danger.
Go, Miles!
Oh no. Come on, whoop his ass. There we go. I mean, this isn't going to do it. We got to get the rock destroyed somehow. I mean, MJ can do it, I guess. Is he going to just break through the glass? First of all, his knees are fucked.
You ready to finish this?
Almost.
Need to get Harry on the ground if you're going to take apart all the symbiote. Oh shit.
Fight, Harry! Fight! I can't. I'm done. You have to
Kill us.
Do it then. Kill him. Kill his ass. That way the green goblin can be born.
Harry! Please!
Just full hold the triggers, that's what that is. Oh god.
I'm done. Either way, Pete. We still have time? No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you. Let's heal the world, Pete. Together.
Damn. Close the fucking hatch. Really? Why didn't we close the hatch to begin with? Dramatic effect because of this? Take the shot, MJ.
We're in business!
He did that the first time and they still got out. MJ hit the button, for God's sake.
And now, Pete! MJ!
That's it, right? Unless we gotta hunt down those little things one by one? No. But what about the Carnage one? Is that like still a thing? And then does Peter lose his anti-venom powers? That's like genuine questions I have. Like I don't think they're going by like the actual comic books, you know, or whatever. But that's like something the least can ask.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Give me some room.
If it's been less than 2 minutes, he's still good to go. He's still good to go. Less than 5 minutes, he's still good to go. You have up to 10. Dude, CPR all the way, dude. Breathe for him, CPR. Keep doing that, dude. You're keeping him alive by doing that. No, don't stop.
Thank you. Gotta get him to the hospital.
I don't know what he's gonna say now.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done?
You saved him.
What have you done to him? I'm so sorry. I'm coming with you. Wait.
Gee, it's not like somebody can track down who Mary Jane Watson's boyfriend is.
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive.
Appropriate reaction, 100%.
Why?
He lost his wife, now he lost his son pretty much. His son's a vegetable.
Get the G serum ready. ASAP.
Ooh. The Green Goblin.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness.
Isn't that the whole thing about New York tragedy?
We are tired,
Oh, man.
anxious, stressed, numb. But we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists? Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey. This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal.
So you know, if like Norman Osborn, if him and his son and Peter were such good friends, why didn't they just buy them their house?
I don't know.
You know?
Are these good to go?
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Okay.
Oh God, what was it,
Yes,
levitating
molasses in it.
pancakes?
Yum, I'll take those.
Are y'all moving again?
Thanks again for the donation, Peter.
Oh God, is it like a spider mobile or some shit? Dude, dropping frames like crazy, guys. I'm sorry. That's not me. That's out of my control right now. There's not a fucking thing I can do about it. Seriously, if there was just a spider fund where people just donated
Have you talked to
money.
Miles about?
Not yet.
About giving up Spider-Man.
You ready? Miles. I've been meaning to talk to you about something.
He's gonna
I
quit
have been
being Spider-Man.
talking to you all the time.
I mean, that's the thing we
It's
all
great,
know.
to talk. So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this. All of it. Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
I can handle it. As long as I can still call you for advice.
You don't need it.
Maybe not now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
Big bro. See you.
I think I figure out what the problem is with the stream. It's been acting fuck you lately. I think I know why. Okay, kind of waiting to see if everybody's back. Okay, we're back. Okay, y'all didn't miss anything. Y'all just missed a kiss scene. That's it. That's it. So we're going to skip past these credits. I'm sure there's like a post-credit scene, possibly. Yep, here it is. Yeah, y'all didn't miss anything. I promise you. Mary Jane and Peter kissed. Oh God, it's what people in relationships do. Okay, Mr. Osborn, what's going on? Who's that? That's Doc Ock. Yep.
What do you want?
The Spider-Men. You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
They ruined my son.
No, they didn't.
Good.
I have a hairline like that.
We all have
Will in
to
10
experience loss.
I will in 10 years for sure.
Even you, Norman.
What are you writing?
The final chapter.
Okay. Yes, we can skip this. Does that mean it's true? Oh no, we got post-credit scene. What's going on here? Well, they having dinner at oh wait, well who's the boyfriend that she's seeing?
Haley,
It's Norman.
hi.
I called it earlier. It's
Hope
fucking
you're
Norman.
hungry. Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? He worked so hard on it.
Some guy in Harlem. Probably seen him volunteering in the city, helping out his city council mom, and trying to live up to his hero dad.
I like that version of that person.
Yeah.
Y'all can read, like, I'm just trying to fill some dead air. Norman walks in, sees that. Instantly knows.
Yeah.
And so he finds out who it is right off the bat. I'm telling you, it's Norman. I said it the first time she mentioned anything about having a boyfriend. It was Norman. They're probably gonna have dinner together with Norman or something. Aw. We all knew that was coming. There he is. There he is. That's him. That's him. That's him. It's gonna be him, y'all. It's gonna be him.
Hi.
No.
Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Albert? Did I
and,
hear that
This
wrong?
is my daughter, Cindy.
Albert and Cindy. I don't know. I might have to look that one up. Okay. That was Spooder, man. Oh, there's some more of those symbiote dents we can do. Oh, ooh, okay. Congratulations, you have finished the main story, but both Peter and Miles are still available to continue the adventure. You can now start fresh adventure in ultimate difficulty. Okay, don't really care about that.
What's up, New York?
Okay. Before we get into the review, let's go ahead and look at new suits. So Peter has one new suit. Let's see. Wait, he gets all the old suit. So it did change. I knew it. Okay. So it did change. He gets the stealth suit. Okay. Oh, is that Harry's suit? I think that's Harry's suit that he was wearing. Okay. Sure. All right. Actually, hold on. Do we have? I feel like we're missing some some map collectibles or something. No, that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. This one has all of them, one of each. Okay. All right. There was one more thing I think I was going to do. I forgot. Maybe. Seeing a lot of people online say that they don't like the new suit of his. I mean, it's okay. I don't like it. I mean,
Welcome back, Dana Club. We did it.
We survived
Danica, shut
the
up.
impossible.
I don't like
Drove back
Danica.
a friggin' alien
You
invasion,
didn't do that. The
and we
Spider-Man
did it
did. You didn't do
together
shit.
as heroes.
I promise you.
Spider-Man led the way, and every day New Yorkers rose to the challenge.
Mm.
Today I am so pleased to talk with one of those heroes. Author, journalist, and avid motorcyclist. Please welcome Mary Jane Watson.
Okay, I'm not listening to that. Anyway,
Thanks.
in regards to the suit, I see a lot of people online don't like that suit. I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, the Adidas, like, I mean, the product placement's on the fucking nose there, but beyond that, the fact that it's also a hoodie, sure. The exposed hair, I'm not a fan of, but the hoodie, like, I kind of like that because another suit does that exact same thing. Not that one. Was it that one? Not that one. It's one that's kind of built in. That one. That one's it's built into. So I don't think that's that big of a deal.
Danica.
Either way,
Please
let's
call
get
me
into
MJ.
this.
MJ it is. So
get into this
I
review,
ate
y'all.
up your book about Symkaria in a single sitting. Thank you for giving this to the world. It's so important. I heard we're going to get even more of your words in the form of a new project. Can you tell us more about it?
Happy to. I've been thinking a lot about what's really important. Nothing will make you rethink your life like a citywide alien invasion, right?
Relatable.
And I realized how important the truth is.
Yeah, that's an
I started
error
a
log.
podcast
That's
called
nothing
The
bit
New Normal.
important.
I don't know
There
where
we
New
go.
York is
That's not the
headed,
one
but
I
I'm
wanted.
looking forward to
Don't say
finding
it. There
out.
we go.
With all of you
Yeah,
out
that's just
there.
an error log.
I want to
Okay.
be honest
Let's
and
move this over
report
here.
what's really happening
All right,
in the
so
city.
now here's
Straight
the
up.
important
No
bit.
exaggerations, no clickbait.
Hopefully the music's
you know?
not too
I know
loud
exactly
or
what you
competing with
mean.
my
When
voice
you let
too
that
much.
junk creep in, it takes over the truth. Warps it
Actually,
into
hold on,
something
let's
else,
stop
like
that because there's still
like a
audio going on in the
symbiote.
background of the game. Okay. Anyway, let's just do it this way. I think doing it this way is just fine. Okay. So, let's get into this review. So, as the objective review, as we always do, we do an objective review. This is for your normies who haven't played a lot of video games, or people who just want to hear the most recent IGN review and they're satisfied with that. Nothing beyond that. Everything's Gucci with them. They don't care. So, what is it, love bug? I'm good. You know I don't like him too much. No, I didn't. You can put him down. I'll get him in a minute. You can love bug. Oh, I brought me some pumpkin seeds where it's Halloween. So anyway, graphics overall on out of, you know, of all the PlayStation games we played, it looks fine. It looks like a beautiful game. It is. It does what it does. Actually, before I even give that, like, before I even say anything, let's look at something really quick. I'm just
Jane Watson,
curious.
everybody. Any
I'm
last
just
notes
curious.
you'd like to leave us with?
Stay safe out
I
there.
just want to know
Oh,
something
and if
for
you
my
have
own
motorcycle
curiosity.
insurance, make sure it includes a villain damage clause.
I could feel the
Let's
pain in
see.
your
We'll
voice
probably
there.
have a little bit of
I'm
audio
working through
competing
it.
with each other.
Danica Hartz
I'm
and
just
Mary Jane
curious
Watson
about something.
signing
Let's
off.
just land right here on the street. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. I mean, the same. Okay, I commented on that like on the first day it released. There's a bunch of dudes who wear the same fucking jersey. Like statistically, there's another one. Okay, there might not be that many NPCs, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for on-the-ground graphics quality, even though you're not on the ground that often. I mean, it's something I haven't really looked at, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. There's some cars there, sure. Okay, nothing too crazy that sticks out. Okay, just those dudes with the jerseys. But again, that's more of a thing that kind of goes in the overall thing of it.
Attacking that store. Gotta help those people.
Anything else that kind of looks out at me?
Everyone stay
Okay,
together.
let's get back to the actual
You'll be
review.
safer.
Oh, whoa. I did not want to do that. No. Yeah, I don't want to deal with those guys. Don't want to deal with them. Not one bit. No way, no how. Okay. Let's perch ourselves up here. Perch. There we go. Alright. Yeah, they shouldn't lose me. Okay. Alright, now, let's get back to the review. Spooderman. Okay. Objectively, graphics are good. They're on PlayStation 5, typically high, I don't want to say high value, but high notoriety games like this tend just to be good, period. Like graphically, like Resident Evil 4, a high notoriety game looked good graphically. God of War looked good graphically. It fit the bill. It fit the bill. There's nothing else I can add to it. Sound, sounds were sounds. Nothing really jumped out at me. Nothing, and made me really care about it. But it did the job. Nothing too crazy. Typically, like, we'll get negative points on this if just there's bad sounds. Like, I can't think of an example, but there's definitely games that have like sounds that are just not fun to listen to or hear. And you hear them regularly. If it's a one-off, it's one thing. But either way, sound gets a 1. Sound gets a 1. It's good. Music's pretty solid. I mean, I didn't really listen too deep into it because most of the time the music is just for exploration, you know? Like, not exploration, but for cutscenes and stuff in the background to add tension. But most of the time you can see what's happening on screen. You're not really worried about what the music is going on in the background. Bugs or crashes, no game-breaking bugs. Actually, we did run into that sound bug that made me uninstall the game on accident. That wasn't game-breaking, but that was a pretty big bug, and it did require a restart. It did require a restart. That's the thing. That's what makes or break this category. It required a restart. I did reinstall, but that was an accident. But I did reload, and it was still present, so that would have constituted a restart. So with that being said, I actually want to turn this off because I think there's a little bit too much noise coming through. Let's see. Let me do that. There we go. I just don't need sounds to come through. So on that, I have to give that a 0 just because we had one hard reset. You know, objectively, if you can make it through a game without game-breaking bugs or a hard reset or crash, like, typically that gets a 1. Objectively. Subjectively, fuck no. But, objectively, we did have to have a restart. We did. It wasn't a crash. No, we had a crash too, didn't we? I think we had a crash. I don't remember. I want to say, yeah, no, it was either that or Resident Evil 4, but we did have a crash. Or we did restart at least, so there you go. It lost its point. Story was pretty phenomenal, I gotta say. I don't know much about the Spider-Man universe. I do know some of the characters. I knew Carnage, I knew Venom. I didn't know Scream. I didn't know whatever the fuck his name is. What was his name? What's his name that we fought at the beginning? Let me look. Spider-Man 2, bad guy. No, not Venom. Who is this other guy? Craven. Yep. And explanation. I'm trying to pull up let's see. Who's Albert Moon? Who is there's no way that's like Moon Knight, is it? Albert Moon. Yeah, we'll look him up in a second. Anyway, actually, we'll do ahead and do Albert Moon no. I don't want to disable ad block. Fuck you. Spider-Man 2 explain. Yeah, and Cindy Moon, yeah. Okay, Miles Morales is likely to step up as New York's main Spider-Man. However, it's possible that Cindy Moon could join him as Silk. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so Silk. Okay, so we might get Silk next game. All right, that's cool. That's actually pretty dope. I mean, it's going to be like this game where they share movesets and all that, but it's whatever. They share most of their movesets. Not entirely, but they share most of their movesets. Okay. So that means... So anyway, story. We fight Kraven off right off the bat. Then Venom is kind of a background character until Peter gets it off of him, and then it goes back onto Harry. Harry goes, well, not Harry. Venom takes over Harry, and then does Venom things. I mean, like, honestly, I liked it. I mean, honestly, that's how you write a fucking story, dude. You have this underground looming threat that you know it's coming. Like, even if you're not a Spider-Man fan and don't know that it exists, it's, you know, you have this underlying threat. You may or may not be a threat. It's present with you through the whole game. The whole thing. It has Harry. It didn't turn Harry into Venom right away. But then, you know, you get it eventually, and then it becomes his own bad guy, and then it turns out Kraven's not really the main bad guy you should worry about. It's Venom. I think it's phenomenal. The side stories kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. Playing as Haley the deaf girl was kind of stupid. I can imagine what it's like being deaf. I don't need to play a game that makes me deaf. I don't need it. I can imagine it. As a nurse, like, I mean, fucking, I can pretty well imagine how it's like, what it's like. As a regular person, you can imagine what it's like. Cover your ears. So you just sit in the room, leave all the lights on, make sure you see everything, cover your ears and make sure it's quiet, and just look around you, and that's what it's like. You don't hear music, nothing. And like with her, she obviously heard like muffles and stuff like that. Whatever. That was useless. Beyond that, it was fine. The story was phenomenal. It was good. So that's going to get a 1. Effectiveness, engagement, and gameplay. Is it fun or makes me want to play for just one more turn? How can I explain this? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the story's solid. The story itself, like, if you just sat down and did nothing but story missions, you'd be very happy. You'd be happy with the game. As for the side content, which was, we had a lot actually. Where was it? I can barely see the screen myself right now, guys, so don't think it's just me. So you had the Mysteriums, you had the flying objects, the symbiote nest, you had the Prowler missions, you had Brooklyn Vision. Oh yeah, that was that one side quest chain, which was stupid in my opinion. And the hunter hideouts and all that. You know, it's honestly like, this is what, like, if you just showed all these things right from the get-go, it would look like an Assassin's Creed map. But you're getting content for the game you played. Is it good content? That's subjective. That's subjective, but you are getting content. It does allow you to master your combos and get better at the game by, you know, getting used to the combat systems themselves, and then allowing you to level up and then getting suits. That's a good reason to do all these, is to get all the suits. But, you know, objectively, that has to get a 1. It has to get a 1. The combat's fun. The best part was playing as Venom. But the combat does get tiresome, but, you know, not tiresome to where you're done with it. You're just bored with it. Replayability post game. Will I want to replay this within a year, or will I want to do post game stuff? So this is tricky. So typically, when I talk about post game, I talk about post game in the sense of Skyrim. Because Skyrim set a high bar, and like, listen, I played Skyrim to death. I'm sick of it. I've 100%ed it twice, once on 360 and once on PC. Sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I've played that game to death. But you can play that game's main content, you can play its main content and still have a good amount of side content to do that you just never discovered on your first playthrough. Your second ones don't count. Your second, third, fourth, fifth don't count. Your first playthrough. So, here's the thing with this. Right, is that replayability is a hard no. If anything, if you played this game, you're either doing one of two things. You're either playing Spider-Man and Miles Morales before you play Spider-Man 2, or after you beat this, within the year, you're going to go play Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales again, because this is still fresh in the memory. And by the time either you already done those, or you get at the end of Miles Morales to experience the story all over again, you're done. You're not playing this within a year. You're not. That's it. There's nothing beyond that. That's just reality. But the post game, this is one that I don't necessarily would consider post game content. I don't consider going around the map and getting all these things as post game content. Once the game's over, yeah, you have these things you can do, but you don't need to do them. There's no reason to do them unless you want the suits, but you can do those as you play the game before you finish the game. You know, a good example of this, of something that does this better, would be the shrines in Legend of Zelda. You can go do as many shrines as you can find, and then go beat the game, and then go find the other shrines. You know, that would be a good example of that. So you can just go ahead and just finish those out. I wouldn't count the Korok seeds in that because that shit's stupid. But I think those shrines in Legend of Zelda count that replayability / post game well. I think it counts very well for that. So yeah, does this game have replayability within a year? No, it doesn't. And like, for some people who don't understand why I give it a time frame of a year, is because you're paying $70 for this. That's the thing. In a year it'll be 50, 40, maybe 30, even on sale. You know, so if you're not going to replay it within a year, you're not going to keep playing it from beginning to end. Then why spend full price on it? With that being said, that gets a 0. I mean, it's just reality. It's just reality. Length. Was it too long or too short? I think I've spent a total about, hold on. So if I add an hour and a half to this, you're going to hear some boops and beeps on my end, guys. If I add an hour and a half to this on top of the current Spider-Man playlist, let me look. Just to kind of get everybody to your playlist. So Spider-Man, we're on 2 hours for this stream. So, and this is a rough estimation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 30 parts. So 15, 16, 17 hours. You have 17 hours of gameplay, roughly. I did a lot of side content early on, but hey, that is what it is. But I think the length, even if you just do main storylines, there's like 31 some main story missions. I think that's all right. Half an hour to complete each, maybe? No. 15 to 20 minutes each, maybe? So, plus you're going to be doing side content while you're doing this. You're not going to blaze through the main story. You're not going to. I promise you. Unless you're watching this first and want to go prove me wrong. Sure, you're insane. But length is fine. Length's good, actually. Length's fine. Length is fine. You control how long your game is. That's really it. Environments. This one's a little rough. It's hard to do single biome environments. Deserts, you guys know I hate deserts because very few games do them right. And even then, when they are done right, it doesn't mean they're fun either. It's in New York. It's fun to swing through the city, but here's the thing: Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales let you do that already. So it's, you know, it's hard for me to be like, oh, hey, you know, it's like hard for me to be like, you know, it doesn't count, but at the same time, it almost feels like it doesn't. I mean, you do get like some spider bot sections, and I get it. You know, Spider-Man's more or less about being out in the open in the city. There just wasn't that many different variety of environments, but I think what they did was good enough. I think it was good enough because reality is the environment is the city. And you know, you can tell what's residential, what's Times Square, you know, what's Queens is residential, I think. I don't know enough about New York to be entirely fair about saying the environments were good or not. But that's just how I feel. But I think overall they did a good job. So we'll just give that a 1. Because I don't know and I can't knock it. You know, I can't knock it for something I don't know. I think it did fine as a game. You know, you're Spider-Man in a city. Like, that's it. This environment is the city, but you can make it to where you go on some interiors that are really different. They didn't do that too much in this game, but at the same time, it wasn't needed. You had zoos, you had a hospital level, you had a museum level, which was stupid. You did get to go into subways, kind of meh. Either way, it'll stay a 1. Entire package put together. So graphics, obviously, get a 1. So sorry, I keep jumping, like that put together, and then like me summarizing up all the points together, like they blend together really well. Anyway, the entire package, I think objectively is a 1. If you buy this thing full price or close to full price, even, I think you'll be satisfied. I don't recommend buying any game at full price. If you get this for like $30, like, you know, you're going to be satisfied. And like if a game of the year edition comes out, or like the special edition, which I have, like if you get that for $30 or below, you'll be entirely satisfied that you can buy it, play it once, put it down for a few years, and then come back, play Spider-Man 1, Morales, and Spider-Man 2 back to back to back. So with all that being said, objectively, that gets a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, or 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10. So it's a good game. It's a good game objectively. I mean, like, some points about the bugs, we had one hard crash where we had to restart. That's what knocked that down. If we didn't, it'd be a different thing. It'd be a different thing, but we had to restart. I want to say we did have a hard crash, but I honestly can't remember. I can't. Replayability, you play this once and you're done. Like, oh shit. No joke, once we're done here, I'm uninstalling it again the second time. All right, so for subjective review, this is for my opinions. You're more than welcome to tell me I'm wrong, but you know I'm right. Graphics overall looks good. There's nothing else that you can say about it. It looks like a fine game. It looks good, great. Sound, I need to change these. I've been meaning to, but I just can't find 3 other categories or 4 other categories to replace these. But anyway, I think of them, I just can't. But sound was good. The thwips were nice. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing too outstanding, but you know, the action and the gameplay is what you're mainly focused on. Music was there, sure. Yeah, the music was the music. Polish, bugs, or crashes. I wish I could give that a -1, but I can't because of the way I designed the scale. But it will stay a 0. Just unacceptable bugs. From the audio bug to some bugs I've seen on the internet, which I haven't seen or experienced during this playthrough, but I'm not counting those. I'm just counting the me having to restart it. And there's some jankiness to the controls sometimes. There's something wrong with the control window when there's a lot of enemies on you. I had another thing on the top of my head. I can't remember. And I was going to say it. I just can't remember. It's okay though. Story remains a 1. It's solid. I mean, it's a great story. Fantastic story. Effectiveness and engagement of gameplay, it got boring. That's my biggest thing. Like, I'm just sitting there smashing square. Nothing else. I'm just mashing square. I might use my little gadgets and doohickeys and stuff, my special abilities. But, you know, like, if they traded out or maybe made another button allow you to access, like, so you have square, which is punch. If you could do like R1 square or L1, or no, they did that with the special powers. Fuck, I don't know how you do that. But there needs to be variations. You're doing the same moves over and over again. You know, that's the only thing. It did get boring at the end. Like, yeah, you have moves of the enemy you need to dodge, but beyond that, like, it's not the best. It's just meh. I hate to say it. Meh. Replayability will remain a 0. I'm not going to play this for another few years. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Nope. Length is just fine. It'll stay fine. It's one of those games where you set your length, pretty much. You set your length. And then for environments and for variety and differentiation, this is what I hate about single environment games. Like, here's the thing, Resident Evil 2 remake did it really well with just being in the police station. They did that really, really well because it was so small, but you could like, it was also a museum at the same time, but they did it really well. That's that's almost my gold. I think that is my gold standard for environments because it was just that one building alone held so much and it was so different within those small compartments. And that's what's got me right now. And I get it. It's hard to do a city. You know, you have Central Park, you got Queens/residential, you got Times Square. But I mean, it's just like it suffers the problem with the desert. There's only so much. Sorry, you can only do so much with a desert. There's only so much you can do, or else it becomes not a desert. Same thing with the city. It's like you can only do so much with a city until it just becomes not a city almost. I think part of that is probably the reason I feel that way is because where you are Spider-Man, you are gliding through the air, you're swinging through the air, whatever. You're avoiding the traffic, you're avoiding the crowds, and you don't get to go on the ground level to see what there is. So all you see is the city itself. And that's really what Spider-Man is, but that doesn't make it good either, if that makes sense. I'm trying to draw a comparison with something else, but I can't. You know, it sucks because that's where, like, because they stayed faithful to the source material. They did. But that never means the source material is good to begin with, if that makes sense. I'm not saying it's not good and the Spider-Man comics aren't good, but you know, you can stay true to the source and it'd be utter dog shit. Like imagine if like Dragon Ball Z, like imagine if its source material was Dragon Ball Evolution, the movie. You know, your source material can be dog shit, but then you can offshoot to something amazing. You know, like imagine if those roles were reversed. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't get so much flack for this, but like it's true. Like you're just in a city and it's like you're on rooftops and stuff. But I mean, if there were more reason to get on the ground levels, if there were more reason to get on the ground, I mean, there kind of is. You can do some like stop some crime here and there and all that, but like that's not such a priority in this one. It's really not. It's not a priority, and you kind of don't care. Even then, like I think they should have made it to where there was more reasons to be on the ground. You know, I don't know. I personally don't like it. I don't think it's worth the point. I just don't. Because like let's say Jack 2. Jack and Daxter 2. Let's say you just never go to the ground floor. You're always flying everywhere. You never get off the ground. You only get off your Zoomer for missions, which is kind of what you do, but you still have reasons to get off of it and explore the city. Even that city, like it had a lot going on in it for how small it was. And I'm sure this did, but there's not enough incentive to get off of your motorcycle, stop swinging onto the ground or above the ground to get onto the ground to see what there is. That was the thing about Jack and Daxter 2 was that you had a reason to explore these areas, you know, on foot. Whereas Spider-Man 2 doesn't. I think that's why the environment suffers from it. So I have to give that a 0. I hate to do it, but like that's reality. That's reality. It's just a city. You don't really see it you don't see the city as for what it is, even though that's what all they talk about. Like, oh, we've seen New York for what it is. No, you haven't. You've seen it from above. Get down and dirty, and you'll see where the real shit is. Anyway, the entire package, I still give it a 1. Still a fantastic game. Still fantastic. I think people, if you get it for 30 or less for a special edition, you'll be good to go. Oh god. So, with that being said, subjectively, I will give it a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6 out of 10. Remember, gang, for before people come at me, a 6 out of 10 is not bad. It's not bad. I promise you, a 6 out of 10 is not bad. IGN and major outlets have trained you that if it's a 7, it's okay. Okay, a 6 is not bad. Subjectively, I can go up to somebody and recommend the game to them. I can do that. I'm not gonna recommend it at full price because that's a terrible idea. The only games I would recommend at full price are like Baldur's Gate 3, even though it's buggy as shit. It's still, you're gonna be playing it so much. Even after, like, Olivia's on her like second character right now. So I haven't finished it. I need to. But yeah, that's it. That is it. Spider-Man objectively gets an 8 out of 10. Subjectively, it gets a 6 out of 10. So that's it. Very solid game. Game of the year contender? Absolutely not. Simply because other titans came out this year mainly, but we all know it's Baldur's Gate 3. We all know. We all know it. We all know it. It's not going to be any other title. It's Baldur's Gate 3. You can write it down, do whatever you want. Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year when it came out. As simple as that. Simple.